So I'm thinking I'm going to try to keep going here and do a music video. And I think what I'm going to try to do here is just reveal more of the real nature of my record collection. One of the things I've noticed as I've been in the VC is that, a lot of people are really into the funk soul thing, and the jazz groove and and all that. And I have to just admit that really has never that has not been the focus of my collecting. It's not the focus of my listening. If I could trace it, as a kid, it was pop music that really caught my interest. The Beatles had a lot to do with that. But then as I got turned on to Stockhausen and Steve Reich as a kid and hearing music concrete for the first time, coupling that with being exposed to psychedelia like the Mothers and Pink Floyd, like in the 60s, I found myself gravitating to things, just looking for something different. So my collection, while it has a lot of stuff that is influential and everyone has, I have a lot of just goofy records that probably are not of much interest to people that are into funk, soul, and groove and stuff. I haven't pulled anything. I'm going to see if I can just pull something as an example. See, I'm over here in my Z's, and I'm faced right now with my all this Zappa. But here's some records. Okay. So, for example, this is an album by Susuma Yokota, Grinning Cat. Let's put this on. Let's put this on. I love a good groove, as you can tell with the music that I'm making. But I have not been looking for that perfect beat. I've been looking for anything. I think it's why the Residents appealed to me so much early on. They're just odd, Just putting away the Dr. Keck. This has been on my turntable for a couple days now. I listened to it all the way through a couple times, and I like it actually. I mean, it's got that dated 80s drum machine sound, but other than that, I like this really well. So yeah, this is a perfect example. I mean, why am I saying this? I always feel like I want to define myself better, I want to be I want to be accepted by people, but I've not always been the kind of kid who needed to be in the middle of the group. And as I got older, a lot of the situations where that funk music and groove music was happening, I didn't like the situations. I think I wanted to say that, yeah, because the real life situations where some of this music was going down, I didn't like. I didn't feel safe. I thought some of the people were just really grimy. Not dirty, but physically, but, criminals and weird shit, and yeah, this has always been kind of like striking, looking for a space to define of my own. I claim all that other stuff, but I think Martin Luther King's birthday has me thinking about these things and thinking about blackness and my self-identity, and I'm not more of your... Why I have actually resisted taking on the de rigueur black identity that you can readily, I see in America, and how it relates to the music, I do like a wonderful groove, but music like this has always given me the power to believe that I can create my own reality to a degree, an internal reality that allows me to see the world in a way that is livable. The other album I pulled right next to the Susumu Yokota is this Yip Yip, Two Kings of the Same Kingdom. I'm not going to put this on now because the Yokota has hit the right spot. This is going to be more herky-jerky and quirky and weird, which again, I'm interested in. A lot of times more the music than the words. Sometimes once I start to hear the words of certain things, it's like it turns me off, okay? So again, it's like it's my musical palette is what is most interested in being stimulated as opposed to words. But I will add this because I'm going to keep this short. I did listen to a bunch of hip hop with my nephew Kareem. That's his music. The thing that blew me away was Rap God by Eminem. To be honest, I never gave a shit about Eminem, but he throws down in this video so much, not just what he's saying, but the skill that impressed me. We also listened to some Meek Mill. I listened to Kendrick Lamar with him. I've listened to him before. What else did we listen to? Wiz Khalifa. I enjoyed all of it, but again, it just really shows me how it's kind of an extension of why I'm not more of the dude with the pimp hat and the funk soul groove thing, is because there's always been a part of that life that I've saw that just turned me off, and just like and it's there in the hip hop, I know it's just the way people are, I'm not a goody, but I guess compared to a lot of folks I am, but I don't see it that way. But it's just just the way that people talk to each other, and stuff. It's like I don't want to be entertained by that, in general. I was entertained by it with my nephew, though. Like I said, I was very impressed with, he turned me on to another guy. It wasn't Meek Mill. It was, I hope I can come, he had kind of a slow, very stoned flow. I liked it. I'm glad I came back and just made this little video. I just wanted to just vibe a little bit more on the music side,